This is gonna be a good one.
Cheers. Cheers to us. Hey guys, so today, as you can see from the title, we are doing embarrassing stories. So, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, hello. If you are
Welcome.
back,
You're about
Hello
to know
again.
some embarrassing stories.
you are going to get to know us more. We are going to both be telling a few just embarrassing stories that we've had just because we thought it would be funny, and hopefully it makes y'all laugh too.
And I feel like the both of us, I feel like we don't really get embarrassed.
No,
'Cause
so
we're-
that's what I was gonna say. Is like I just laugh it off.
Yes.
And try to forget it if it's really embarrassing.
So we just want to expose ourselves a little bit.
yeah, I'm all for exposing myself.
Yeah.
So
Me too.
I hope y'all enjoy.
So, in high school, you have PE class, you know? You have PE class.
PE class.
And where we went to school, you had PE uniforms. Long, like, basketball shorts.
For the girls.
For the girls as well. And just your regular shirt. You know, the shorts were so airy on me that I wore spandex every day underneath them. So one day,
Remember that.
so one day, we were outside with the guys on the football field. Girls and guys were out there. We were separated. Girls were practicing, I don't know, like throwing a football or kicking a football in between the goal. Something random. Like it was like a line and you took turns kicking. And so my friends, Jenny and Sarah, they thought it would be funny to come up behind me and pants me on this football field with the guys down the way.
But you had spandex on, right?
Oh, but here's the catch. The catch is that I didn't wear spandex. The catch is I did not wear spandex that day. I
Why?
forgot them.
Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
forgot them. So
The
I'm
one
out
day.
here with my pants to my ankles. And my friends are like, oh my gosh, like they saw that I wasn't wearing spandex and like pulled them up for me. So I'm laughing it off like we talked about. But I go to turn around to like be like, what in the world? And a football comes and hits me in the back of the head while I just got pantsed. Like, it's funny, but I was kind of embarrassed because like I had other girls in the class walk up to me like, pretty purple underwear, like just random little stuff. And I was
rude.
like, what if a guy saw? I don't know. It was pretty embarrassing in the moment.
Did any of the guys say anything?
I don't think so. I think it happened so fast because both
Maybe
Jenny
that's why
and
they
Sarah,
hit you with the football.
to distract.
I mean, think about it. If you got hit with a football, then they definitely saw you.
But like a girl kicked it. It wasn't like the guy. Who knows? If they looked at the
probably
right
didn't.
time, they saw a full moon for a second.
Woo!
So that was pretty embarrassing in the moment. Now I laugh, but in the moment I was like, oh my gosh, I just got pantsed in ninth grade.
Oh yeah, 9th grade. I would have been mortified. I would have gone home.
Then I had to walk the halls. Anyways, that's number one. Kind of funny, kind of embarrassing. That's all I could think of.
So, my story. It starts on New Year's Eve
Of
of 2019.
Mhm.
And it happened right before it turned 2020. And I say that this is why
So you dodged a New Year's Eve kiss.
What? And I say this is why 2020 was such a horrible year, because it started off like this. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
Okay, so we always have this big, not big, but like New Year's Eve party at our house with my like younger cousins and grandparents and whatnot. So
I've never been invited.
you guys do something with your friends.
I
don't
did
even.
not know that.
We post about it every year.
Well, I'm not there.
It's all the younger cousins.
Moving on.
It's all the younger cousins.
Moving on.
You're married, so.
Oh, I was not.
Just kidding.
Moving on.
Yeah, you were married then. Anyways, so we always have a New Year's Eve party. And so I was getting ready. And I was here in my room. And I went to my dad's office, which is that way. And I was talking to him, whatever. And then I was like, oh my gosh, they're all about to be here. I'm not ready yet. So I got nervous. So I ran out the door. And as I was running out the door, I may or may not have banged my foot on the door frame.
I remember.
I may or may not have smacked my foot on the door frame as I'm running out, and I instantly fell to the ground because it hurt so bad. And so I like limped back into my room thinking like, oh, it's just when you stub your toe and you're fine.
You were
10
so
seconds later.
excited to have friends over. You sprinted down.
yeah, so I came back in my room. I kept getting ready. And I started crying while I was getting ready because it was red and throbbing and it hurt. And I'm like, oh no, this is not good. The rest of the night at the party, I was limping around and hopping on one leg. And then when the fireworks started going off at midnight, we usually like run down the sidewalk and look at all the fireworks. I was hobbling and I jumped on one of my cousin's backs because I couldn't walk. Then, I'm so loud.
You're intense.
Then for like 2 weeks, I had to go to school and walk around limping because my family thought I was being over dramatic. As you can tell, I'm a little dramatic. But they thought I was being over dramatic. And so
calm down. It's okay.
So,
it's 2 years
ago. Here. Still bitter. And so I
stupid door frame.
Finally convinced my mom to take me to urgent care. And I got an x-ray, and the lady looks at me and points at it, and I pulled up the pictures so I could show y'all. And
explain it for the podcast listeners.
Oh yeah, so it's just a picture of my cracked toe. Can you even see? Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah. You can see it.
There she is, boys. Yeah, so it's just a crack.
Which toe was that?
I think it was my middle, on my left foot, my middle toe.
I remember that because you came to church with like a full out cast.
It was a boot.
A boot. Oh yeah, a boot.
Yeah, because I borrowed a boot from someone because I literally couldn't walk on it. And then I went to urgent care and they gave me like a smaller boot. But it was...
And she was like, I banged my foot.
Like I hit it that hard that it had a full-on crack in it.
Ouch.
So, it's not really embarrassing, but people always like bring it up to me and...
I think it's because you have a boot on and they expect this story and you're like...
And it's just a toe.
I ran and just banged. I stubbed my toe so hard.
I could not walk on it. I couldn't. I just couldn't. So anyway.
That's so funny.
That's
okay.
A story.
So my next embarrassing story. This happened a couple years ago. At our church we have a cafe. And I worked there for like 2.5 years. And so every morning you have to go over to the cafeteria and fill up your bucket with ice so you have ice for the day. And if you run out in the middle of the day, you have to go back to the cafeteria to get ice. Now this cafe has an indoor playground, has tables where people can come in and study. It's just a big old room with a lot of people. And before the pandemic, we had a lot of people. So, you know, the ice was empty and it was my turn to go get more ice. And I was just having a good day, really excited, really happy that I wanted to, kind of like when you're at like the store and you have a shopping cart.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You have
the story, yeah.
You have a shopping cart and like you run and you jump on it and let it just go by itself. Well, I wanted to do that with this ice bucket, but it is like...
That's about yay high.
It is like knee level high. And it's not the size of a shopping cart. Like if you put any weight on it, it's gonna fall. But I was just...
having a good old day.
I was having a good day, so I tried to do that with this. I even locked my elbows, like full out sprint, locked my elbows and put my weight on this thing. This thing goes out from under me while I'm like mid-air and I fall and this big empty basket bangs the floor. So everyone in this cafe was looking at me and me, being me, didn't let go. So I am laid out flat on the plaza floor, on the cafe floor, with my stomach up against the ground while still holding on to this ice bucket. And everyone's like, are you okay? Are you okay? Meanwhile, all the water from the ice is draining out of this thing.
Oh my gosh, I would have left.
Literally, like, it was so funny, but in the moment, I was just like, can everyone stop looking at me?
Like, I'm fine, stop talking to me.
Like, I wasn't embarrassed, but it was kind of like,
oh, that's
embarrassing. That was ridiculous. Like, why did I think that would work? And it was like, because everyone was looking at me. Like, it was obviously me and obviously loud. And I'm just
point to anyone
there.
Else.
It's like, I couldn't blame anybody else. I was just there holding this thing, laying flat on the floor.
You relived that
I really was just then. I was like, wow. I quit shortly thereafter.
Oh my gosh, stop. This is the boot that I borrowed. Look how big it is. Probably can't. It's like a boot that was up to like almost my knee because it was the only one. So has anybody heard of the Smule app? Smule. Smule.
I'm just now getting into TikTok.
Oh no, it's not recent. It used to be a thing. If you still use it, I'm sorry. It's just not a thing. It's called Smule. And it's like this karaoke type app where you can sing. Please look at my profile. And so I may or may not have downloaded this app about 8 years ago, it says on my phone. So I'm gonna play one.
Yes.
I have 4, but we only have time for one. And I don't. No, this one's the best one.
That's what.
And I don't think I'm gonna get copyrighted because it's me singing it, so I think I'm fine.
I don't know how that works.
It's me singing it. Put that out there. So this is All I Want for Christmas Is You.
As if they're gonna think it's the original.
Yeah, it's not. I promise, it's not the original.
You're like, by the way, it's me.
I promise, it's gonna be hard to tell.
Okay, let's play.
All I Want for Christmas Is You. I can't play the whole thing, but we'll just play
it's
some
not
of it.
Christmas. Oh, it's not even close to Christmas. You can mess it up.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own.
Wait.
More than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Yeah. I don't want a lot for Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, I have more. But...
How have I never heard of that?
So I think how I like found them is I like
Oh my goodness,
I-
I'm crying.
I somehow downloaded the app again, and I was like still logged in, and
I'm
yeah.
gonna need a minute. The fact that you held out you that long.
No, the thing is I was too far ahead. I know I was too far ahead that I was like you.
Or the beginning. Christmas. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. That tops both of my stories for sure.
Yeah, and there's more, but
Oh wow. If y'all want a video of just us listening to her karaoke, that would be
the
so funny.
full songs. No, there's parts that are even like worse. Like when she goes high. Like I was singing Mariah Carey.
You sang the whole song?
Oh, the whole song. Mariah Carey.
I'm
My stomach
crying.
hurts. Whew,
I
that was
legit,
funny.
like, that was so funny. So that is our embarrassing stories for this video. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We hope it made you giggle. I think that the song takes the cake. Like, that was amazing.
There's more where that came from.
Yeah, I was not prepared for that. I was not. But we hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Also, go over to madeformore.blog for our blogs as well. Do you have anything to say?
Comment down below if you want a part 2 of funny stories, embarrassing stories, or
Even comment down below
more of my karaoke.
more karaoke for sure. But even just more video ideas.
Yeah,
Whatever you would like to see.
whatever. So yeah, sign up for our email list. Down below is going to be all of our social media, Instagram, Facebook, podcast, YouTube. And yep, that's about it. So we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Is that your warm up? All I want. You're hurting me.
See, if you stay tuned till the end, you'll get a sneak peek of America the Beautiful.
America.
I don't know how to skip forward.
Oh my goodness, that was. You don't have to get that
So
close.
beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of green, for purple mountain
Pretty good.
majesties above the flooded plain.
let me preface this was 8 years ago.
So that puts you at what, 12 years old? 11 years
11.
old?
Anyways,
See y'all later.